Let's do this. What's going on, everybody? Russell Clay here for another Clay's Corner edition. We are going to look at three players I'm very excited about from a sleeper perspective in 2024 fantasy football. If you follow my work, these probably aren't going to be surprising names, but here we are. So, first player I want to look at is Jahan Dotson, 129 ADP, a player that's been a starter for 2 seasons, has not produced elite fantasy results, but former first-round pick, a player that has shown signs of being very special, and is a player that could see a huge upgrade at quarterback this season. So if we come over here to the Washington Commanders depth chart, you will see a lot of new things. Austin Eckler starting running back, Brian Robinson. We got Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, Luke McCaffrey, rookie third-round pick. We got Zach Ertz and Ben Sano at tight end. But when I look at this, and when we look at Jahan Dotson, I can't help but feel a little optimistic here. Again, first-round pick in 2022, 16th overall, has 1,000 yards, has 144 career targets in 2 years, 523 yards in 12 games in 2022. Didn't progress like we wanted last year, but he was a starter, and I think that's where people get things confused and where maybe his value isn't connecting with the actual upside right now. Full-time starter, but the Sam Howell experience was a failure last year for them, and I don't think that was properly accounted for. So when you look at this depth chart, of the players that are going to emerge, we know what Terry McLaurin is, and maybe he sees a few more targets this year. We're probably going to see anywhere from 1,000 to 1,200 yards. Old Austin Eckler is not going to be a featured receiver in this offense. Ertz, Sano, neither one of those are really making me worry for Dotson's role. Olamide Zaccheaus, more of a slot guy. De'Ami Brown hasn't really come to fruition. So when you look at it, who are the guys that are going to be running deep targets in this offense? It has to be Dotson. So I am very much in on the price here. 129 overall. That's stealing for me. Who's the next guy? All right, the next guy is basically free. Marvin Mims, last year was essentially not used at all for whatever reason. For whatever reason, we don't know why he wasn't used, but he produced 377 yards on 22 receptions. Made some very special plays, was a very exciting player. Only that one touchdown. Sean Payton mainly used him on special teams last year. So I understand why someone would be concerned. Second round pick, fantastic prospect profile at Oklahoma. 4.38 speed. I don't see it, yo. I get that Sean Payton was using his Saints guys over him last year, but I mean, if there is a guy with upside in this offense, it is Marvin Mims. I love the player there. I think he's incredibly talented, and if we get 80 to 100 targets this year, if we get 60 to 80 targets, we're hitting value. If we get into that 80 to 100 target range, 700, 800 yards, we're looking at a big, big value right now, which I think we can absolutely see that from him. Again, Courtland Sutton's good, but he's not a guy at this stage in his career that is an elite deep threat. He's a guy who can produce for us in a solid fashion, but Mims is the upside play in this offense, the entire offense, if there is one. Last guy, and we're going deep here. We're going real deep. Isaac Arendo. 4.33 speed, 4th round pick, one of the best athletes of all time in the combine. The 9th overall running back of all time in Player Profiler system. That's out of 720 running backs. He was, of course, the most athletic running back in the 2024 class. But when you look at this, really amazing athlete. And I'm at the point where I just trust Kyle Shanahan. Elijah Mitchell, he's like, you know that meme where they hold the door together with a piece of paper? It's on the hinge, and it's basically a piece of paper that's holding it together. That's Elijah Mitchell. If Christian McCaffrey goes down, we could be seeing Garendo in a big role in a matter of weeks. I don't think it's a high probability play, but he's free and is one of the freakiest athletes we've seen come into the league in quite a few years. So there you go. 3 sleepers. Hope you like it. Hope you join us on Drafters. Definitely go over there and get into some of these best ball tournaments. I've already done 2, but plan on doing a bunch more. This is a great prize pool. Definitely get involved here over on Drafters. Again, I'm Russell Clay over at fitnessguru.com. Go and check out all of our great content over there. And thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.